Hi everyone, this is James from Joe Repros, and this will be part 2 of our series on mold making and resin casting. We will be focusing on G.I. Joe, but the techniques featured in this series of videos can be applied to anything you want to reproduce. Today we'll be looking at the vacuum pump and which one is right to go with your vacuum chamber. Let's start with the basics, the physical breakdown and what part does what. This is the oil filter, which is removable and where you must pour the vacuum oil. The cap, which is this part, must be lifted off prior to starting the pump or it will potentially explode, and you don't want that. Generally, the bigger the pump, the more oil it will take. It requires vacuum pump oil, which can be found pretty easy on eBay. This red cap can be taken off to drain the oil when it's ready for a change. If your oil gains any contamination or looks any different other than clear, change it immediately. Just get it back on there. This is the oil fill level. Be careful and slow when pouring and make sure it's between the two levels. The instruction booklet included with vacuum pumps is often wrong. So just take your time and get it right, otherwise you will drown the motor. Next is the connection point for the air hose that connects to the vacuum chamber. The hose usually comes with the chamber and not the pump, but you can probably quite easily get hose from your local hardware store. This part is pretty self-explanatory, on and off. This panel is where you'll find the pump info. In this case, I have a 2-stage 12.7 CFM pump, which is short for cubic feet per minute. Now let's get into what type of vacuum pump you should get, which is a tough question because really it just depends. The bigger the vacuum chamber, the better the pump you'll need. But one thing is always constant. Only go for a 2-stage pump. It'll cost more, but a 1-stage pump will not deliver the power you need. Also, the bigger the pump, the faster it will achieve vacuum. In this case, I can roughly achieve full vacuum in about 20 seconds with this 2-stage 12.7 CFM pump, allowing me to use a 2-minute pot life resin. My recommendation is at least 6 CFM 2-stage pump for this, but much higher if within your budget. Well, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode when we go over pressure pots and which one is right for the job. Take care and cast on.